Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey GT7 and welcome to the episode. Hopefully today you guys are doing great. In this episode I'm going to be covering possibly could be the three simplest, easiest, quickest builds to use for Tokyo Expressway 600 money grind race. Now, first we're going to be covering the Aston Martin VGT DP100. I'll be showcasing how to get that car set up and a special tip for this particular car that many of you may or may not know about this car. After that, I'll be showcasing also the Audi R8. This is the old version from 2007. And I'll be also showcasing the parts you'll need from this car and the tune to give you an idea what to expect from this car. A really great car to use, especially if you have not reached level 50 in the game as of yet. Has really good pace, good handling, pretty much the ultimate car for this particular track. If you don't want to break your bank in order to spend money on the Aston Martin DB100. And for our last car is going to be the 1999 Type R Impreza. Now this is going to be the swap build version of this car. And I'll be showcasing also in its steps on how to find the car, the swap, and of course the parts, the tune, and that's going to be pretty much it for the episode. So if there's a particular build you want to fast forward to, you're more welcome to do so. Or if you want to save from the start to finish, you can do that too. So without any further ado, let's get started. First car is going to be, of course, the Aston Martin. And as you can see, this is a Vision Grand Turismo car. It's going to cost painfully 1 million credits. So I suggest just do 1 or 2 races at Le Mans or just sell a car. If you want to grab this car. This is practically has been one of the more reliable builds for Tokyo Expressway 600 for like the last 2 to 3 years. I mean, it's pretty simple to set up, and the car itself actually does pretty smoothly around the track as well. Now, I did mention there's one special key element for this car. Before I showcase that, this is a tune, and that's literally it. Just make sure you add some weight to the car. Put the power restrictor down to 70 and you are good to go. That is literally it with sport hard tires. You could do comfort tires if you want to, but I think sports overall just generally is better, which hopefully helps. Where that blue arrow is indicating is showcasing, that's when you're supposed to switch gears for this car, because this car, but really bad idea to go by the RPM tracker. As I showcase here, if you actually do go by the bar, you can just see how slowly the speed is getting. It actually does stall out just by the more RPMs you put into the engine. It's just not good. It's not effective at all. And you can just see by testing here at the stage X that we're not really producing that much speed on the top end. If you just go along with the bar itself, this is why it's very important to make sure you just listen to the whining of the turbo, and that's why you got short early shift. Now you can see we went 178 for top speed. Now here's what happens if you actually shift early, and you can actually go by the audio cue from the engine and see what happens with this car. So I'm gonna be quiet, let you guys listen to the engine. So that right there does clearly show that it is important to short shift with this car, especially with the turbo, which is quite interesting. But yeah, that's how you drive the Aston Martin DB100, which hopefully helps out. Next car is going to be, of course, the Audi R8. No way near expensive as the Aston Martin. Just going to cost you about 166,000 credits for this car. So that's going to be the first stage on how to get the car. You could also randomly win this car too in the mini game if it does pop up and show up. After we grab this car, the first stage we're going to be doing here is going to go ahead and grab the wide body attachment. It's going to cost us another extra 50,000 credits, but it's going to be well worth it. The reason why I grabbed it is because it actually does lower your overall performance points. And some white cars in the game actually do perform very, very well at Tokyo Expressway 600. So that's why I did that. After you do this, I simply kept the paint job as it was. So if you do have livery or no livery, you can just simply get the parts. These are the rims I'll be using for this build. I would just recommend you just pause the episode for each part I have showcasing in this build. Type A for the front bumper, Type A for the side, and for the wings, gonna be custom wing set. And that is literally going to be it for the parts from car customization, especially with the custom rims. For the setup build, should be pretty simple. Sport hard tires, fully customized differential. Just make sure you just copy the downforce, copy the ballast as well. Transmission is going to be the fully customized transmission. This is the one that actually drops your PP. That's the one you're going to try to get from the tuning shop itself. So that's going to be it for the first list of this particular tune with the Audi R8. And after that, here's the other part of the list. And just like the first one, just go ahead, just pause the game, just go to the tuning shop, relook and make sure you have these parts. And if you have everything right, you should have at least a perfect 600 pp build overall for a Tokyo600. Very, very good, strong car. I would recommend giving this a shot. And of course, I forgot to mention, but all these cars, I'll have a link in the description below of all the recent builds I've done with these cars. And for our last build is going to be the Type R99 Impreza. In order to get this car, you can find this car in the used car dealership. And I think you could possibly get this car also in the main campaign story mode. I think. I could be wrong, but if not, this is like the only spot to get it. And unfortunately, if you don't see it, you'll have to wait till it actually does reappear in the game, which is quite a bad drawback. Now, after you do get the car, let's say if you do have it, the first stage, you're going to go ahead and add the wide body for a small fee of 10,000 credits. And after that, we're going to be more focused on the engine build, which is this right here. It's going to cost you about 425,000 credits. Now, you can buy one in engine swap if you are a collector level 50. If you want to know where your collector level is at in the game, it's at magenta number right there. You can see mine's already maxed out at level 70. So if you are in fact level 50, you actually have the perks to actually buy engine swap and actually also buy ultimate parts from the tuning shop. Now, look at the list. You can see it's red. Don't let that fool you. Trust me, once you actually put in the high RPM turbocharger into this car, it is going to absolutely rip through that racetrack. I mean, it is a real beast. May not be as fast as other cars in the years ago compared to Tomahawk per se, but it's real good. So the alternate way of getting an engine swap is just to make sure to just go to your tuning shop and see if you do have the engine. If you do in fact have that engine, and if you want to know how you can tell if you have it, let's for example use this bar over here. Let's use this for example. If you want to know if the color of that bar is like this color but more transparent, and if you also have the top right here, my cursor swaying back and forth saying we're compatible, that lets you know that you have it. So if you do see it, click on it, say install, say yes, and you can use that for a free redeemable engine for your car. Now, for the parts from car customization, we're going to go ahead and check on all parts first. We're going to start off with the wheels. The wheels are in fact the standard wheels in this car. And if you click on the standard wheels for this particular tune, you'll see everything as it is except for the offsets at the wide. Custom parts, the front is going to be Type A. Once again, the side is going to be Type A. The rear bumper is going to be standard, and then the wing is going to be custom wing set. And we actually do have a roll cage Type C, and that's going to be all the parts you need from GT Auto for this car. And for our final tuning list for this car, as you can see, we got our swap to the far left. We are using Sport Mediums as our main tire compound. And I would recommend you just go ahead and just simply take a picture or just pause the episode and match the numbers. But the ones that you really need to make sure they're matched is, of course, there's going to be the downforce, and make sure you get the racing transmission for this car. That's going to be it for the first part of the list. Now, for the other part of the list, I think should be a little bit more simpler. I think what I have on the second part of the list should be only just the high RPM turbocharger, I think. And yes, that is the case. Only the high RPM turbocharger with strong anti-lag system, with the racing clutch and flywheel with reduction stages 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to be it for that tune. And trust me, that tune is going to be quick. And like I said before, if you guys want to check all the episodes, I'll have all the episodes in the link description below. And so hopefully those episodes will help out. And yeah, that's going to be covering today's episode on my personal top 3 builds for Tokyo600. And for the next episode, I'm going to be covering potentially possibly a 2-build combo, but I actually had a request build to do a Tokyo build using the LZ1 Camaro at Tokyo Expressway 600. I actually done this car before. It's just been probably well over a year since I've done this car, so it is possible. I'll just have to figure out, see what I need to do in order for it to work for Tokyo Expressway 600 again. So looking forward to see what I can do with this car. Try to do some magic and see if we can pull up a decently good build overall. Should not be too hard, hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see what parts I'll need and just try to do the little special tuning parts or attached to it, see what I can do with it. And then for the next build, which is quite another interesting request build, it's going to be another classic. It's going to be the Di Tomaso, I think it's called Magusta. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to be using this car. Now, this car request was actually for Tokyo Expressway 600. It is doable. I'm going to try to see if I can actually do a run with it. And if for some reason, if I can't quite get a good time, or if the car seems to be not really the best car for that track, I'll then try to do a Le Mans tune with this car, because this car could be potentially a sleeper. Should be pretty interesting to see what can happen with this particular car. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Thank you again for watching today's episode. Hopefully this particular tune has helped you out in Gran Turismo 7. If there is a particular build you'd like for me to try out, or a different race, car class, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to put any suggestions down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to do them. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, why not go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. It would be very much appreciated. Also, leave a like and share it. If you know somebody personally that is still struggling to get a win at Tokyo Expressway 600, then you're more than welcome to share this episode, and hopefully it will help them out. Until then, I'll see you guys later, and have a great rest of the day or night for it might be, and be safe.